Hey you guys, once again welcome to my channel. This is Arquavian. I wanted to come because I just did my very first YouTube video. Welcome to my channel. It was basically explaining to you guys about my day and how my day went today. And what really made me want to come and talk to you guys, because I really needed somebody to vent to. So why not come and vent to the people who are going to, be watching me and supporting me and subscribing and, tuning into me daily. So this video that I'm uploading right now, this video that I'm doing right now is basically going to be telling you a little bit more about me, about who I am. My name is Arquavian. I am 26 years old. I just turned 26 on October the 18th. That is my birthday. And I am a gay male. So, a little bit more about me being a gay male. As far as me coming out, and I will do a coming out story, even though there isn't really much to tell because I've never really been in the closet. I've always pretty much been myself. I've never, hid who I was or was fake or anything like that. I've always been me. I've always been this. I didn't always have the piercings and stuff, that came within time. You have to, slowly move into things like this. So, being a gay male, the first time I ever told, anybody in the family that I was gay was maybe a couple of years ago. Me, my mom, and my grandmother was, sitting at the table. We were chilling, we would chill and, we would talk and, we would laugh and giggle and all this other stuff. And I miss my grandmother. I love you. Rest in peace. She was like a second mom to me. She was one of the people that I can come to and tell anything, and she wouldn't judge me or, say that it was wrong. She always understood where I was coming from. And she's part of the reason why I am who I am today, because she told me, she was the first person to ever tell me that I was beautiful or that I looked good or that, there was nothing wrong with me. And she fully accepted me. So we were sitting at the table and we're talking, and she asked me this question. I've never had a serious relationship. I've dated people, but I've never been in a serious relationship. So she made a comment. She said, you've never had a girlfriend. Are you gay or blah blah blah. She didn't say it in a bad mean way. She really just wanted to know. She was curious, and I don't blame her, because I've never she had never seen me with a girl or anything like that or on a date. I've always been kind of secluded into myself, and I've always kept things private, which I do need to work on, because I want to work on being more open. So she asked me that, and I'm like, Grandma, I don't, my answer to her was really, I don't really, I'm not sexually attracted to one sex more than the other. That was the answer I gave her. I didn't really, know how to answer that, So she's like, oh, okay. She didn't not accept it. She was just like, cool, okay. So, after that, she pretty much got the memo, okay, he likes men. Oh, cool. Great. So, let me see. A little while before that, my very first time with a man, in a sexual way, was with a very nice guy. He's a very nice guy, and I still see him around to this day, and it was not a bad experience at all. He was very nice. He's a man of God. He was very nice to me. He was always a gentleman. We just eventually lost touch. Sometimes that happens, and I wish him the best, and I hope everything is going well with him, and that God is blessing him, and God is with him, and that his love life or whatever is going well. Me, on the other hand, I've never been in love with anyone. I've never made love. It's kind of awkward. I've had sex, but I've never made love. I've never been in love with anybody in that kind of way as a significant other. I've never had a serious boyfriend. Why? I really couldn't tell you, because I am a good person. I'm outgoing. I have an amazing personality. It's just, I think the thing about it is that, I don't know, gay males nowadays are very one-dimensional. Not all gay males, but some, especially the ones in my area. They are very picky, one-dimensional. If you're not what their preferences, they don't want nothing to do with you, but they claim that they're looking for friends. Okay? So always be yourself. Always, love who you are. Always be honest with who you are. It all starts with loving who you are first. You must love yourself first. Love you. Once you fall in love with yourself, everybody else will see it, and people will pick up on it, and that's when everybody knows, okay, this is the person. Okay, he's real. Or she, this applies to women too. Love who you are and be true to yourself, and everything else will fall into line. Always be honest. Always be, 100%. Always be genuine. Be authentic. Don't try to be what everybody else wants you to be, because at the end of the day, kissing ass and being what everybody else wants you to be will get you nowhere. Always be yourself. Love you. Fall in love with who you are. Physically, all those physical flaws, you must fall in love with you. Fall in love with yourself. Work on yourself from the inside out. I've done it. It took some time, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's worth it. Don't think that you have to have a boyfriend or, have sex with somebody or be with somebody just to feel complete, because it's not true. You can feel complete and be completely alone. It's okay to be alone. It's okay. But you have to love you first. You can't love nobody else fully until you love yourself. So don't go out, looking for a boyfriend or whatever, I don't feel complete unless I have a boyfriend, or, unless I've had sex, I'm a virgin, blah, blah, blah. I was a virgin up until I was 23 years old. Believe it or not, I was a virgin up until I was 23 years old. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 23. And then that's when I came into, I'm not saying that made me who I am, but that's when I was introduced to the community fully, and I understood, what these men want. And some of them don't want the right things. They just want to have sex, and that's it. That's it. And if he's not the person that wants to love you and cherish you and be with you for the long haul and appreciate you with all your flaws and everything, body weight, race, anything, if he can't accept everything about you, then he does not care about you, which means you don't need him in your life, or her, and this goes for everybody. If you're gonna be with anybody and you're gonna fall in love with them, don't fall in love with somebody who don't accept you fully. And that's that. I've dated, but I've never been in love with a significant other. I've never cuddled and held anybody of my own. And I'm okay with that, because I'm happy. I'm happy. I love who I am. I'm okay with cuddling up with myself, with my blanket. Where my blanket at? This is Riley. This is Riley. I've been cuddling up with this person, with this blanket for about 3 years. I love my blanket. I love my blanket. Okay? It's okay to be alone. It's okay. It is okay, because it gets better. Work on you. Working on you is the most amazing journey ever, because you have to get to know yourself first. If you don't know who you are, how are you supposed to love somebody else and have a boyfriend? How are you supposed to get to know somebody else before you know yourself? That's kind of selfish, you know what I'm saying? To give somebody else all that attention and get to know them when you don't even know who you are. Know you first. Love you first. Put family first. Put family first. Love your family. And then go after all that other stuff. But me personally, I'm taking my time, because I feel like there's a reason and a purpose as to why I have not had that person in my life yet. Maybe I'm not fully ready. Maybe I'm not fully ready. I don't know. But we'll see. But I'm doing work on myself. I'm working on, you know, me physically to be more healthy. It's not to please other people. I do want to do a weight loss journey, and I am going to do it. Okay, I'm going to lose this 70 pounds. Because I want to be more healthy. I want to live longer. I'm 26 years old and people still think I'm, you know, 18 and 19. You know what I mean? And that makes me feel good to hear that from good, positive people. Good, positive people. So, I'm rambling on. This is probably just a rant. But what I'm trying to say is love yourself. Love yourself first. Work on you from the inside out. Don't try to work on the physical and then work on the inner part. The inner part is everything, because that's the only way you're going to accept who you are on the outside and everything. And that's all I wanted to say. I think being a gay male has not been, in my opinion, has not been easy. It's been a long road. It's hard. It's not hard, to be honest. It's not hard. It's just sometimes we want things that we're not ready for yet, and a part of me feels like that's hard, you know, and it's tough. But if you really think about it and you look back at it, it's not. It's just not your time yet. You're not ready. You know, it's not your moment, or they're not the person for you. And I don't know. You really just have to be patient. Patience is everything. Patience is everything. Love yourself. Love your family. Start at the home front. Start at what's here. Start with what's here first. First. This is everything. You. Start with you. Love yourself. Love yourself first. Okay? And everything else will fall into place. I promise you. Okay? If you guys want me to do a specific kind of video or anything, let me know. If you want advice on anything, let me know. I'm also a gamer. I have a PlayStation 4 over there. I have several piercings. If you guys need any advice on piercings, let me know. I have a huge interest in makeup. I don't do my own makeup. I am, you know, I like the naturalness. I'm doing No Shave-vember right now. It's November. I'm doing No Shave-vember. Usually I don't rock a beard, but I am. Lips. I'm giving you lips. But yeah, I know this was a rant, but if you guys watch this, of course you can find, you know, what I'm trying to talk about in the midst of all that. You know, love yourself. Love you first. You can't love nobody else until you love yourself first. I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. You know, put God first. Put God first. Love God. Love Him, because He's everything. He's blessed me so much. It's just today I had a dilemma and my car is really acting a fool and I don't have time for it. The ugly cry is back. I don't got time for it. I need my car. But I'm gonna figure that out, cause I ain't trying to be walking. It's winter time. I didn't walk to work in the snow before, and it ain't pretty. It ain't something that I'm trying to do. But yeah, you guys, love yourself, love your family, work on what's more important to you first, then go out and look for all that other stuff. Because I've tried many things. I've tried dating apps and stuff and shit like that, and it's nothing. You're not gonna get anything out of it. You're not gonna get anything out of it, and if you do, it's not gonna be worth anything. Okay, love you guys. Have a good night. Like, subscribe, thumbs up the video, and stay tuned because there's more to come. Good night.